How is it going, guys? Drew Peacock here, back with another video. Today I'm going to be taking a look at some posts you guys tagged me in on Instagram. You guys know the drill, but I want to just talk about the Mustang really quick. Yeah, I'm not really happy with the Mustang right now. I'm going to be making a video on that tomorrow, so it'll probably be up the next day. But yeah, I'm not really happy with how the Mustang build is going, so I don't know. We're going to have a serious chat about that, but I'll talk about that in tomorrow's video. Anyway, today we're going to be taking a look, like I said, at some posts you guys tag me in. If you want to tag me in any post, tag my Instagram at ___ Drew Peacock if you want to support the channel, and I would much appreciate that. If you do want to support the channel, pick up some merch, link in the description down below. Anyway, let's dive right in with the first post. I'm sorry, this has to be some of the dumbest shit I've ever seen. You know what? I'm not even sorry. This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. This isn't how a car is supposed to run. This is straight up just someone that's in it for the clout, someone that's in it for the Instagram clicks. This guy doesn't really care about his car. I mean, would you? This is like, come on, man. You can't be serious with this shit. Like, this is some straight up Fast and the Furious racing shit where you just, like, cars aren't supposed to do this. Like, this looks like a blowtorch. This isn't how a car is. This is so bad for the car. I feel so bad for these Nissans. A Nissan doesn't need to be treated like this. They're already decked out with the ugliest mods ever. But on top of that, you're gonna make them run like this. And I don't want to hear in the comments, "Well, his car can do that and yours can't." Dude, I would just, I would fire my tuner if my car was doing this shit. And whatever. If you want your car to do this, I guess whatever. But your engine's gonna last maybe a few months of you doing this, if that. I mean, look at that. That is not healthy. That is not healthy. Holy crap. That is not healthy. You can't tell me that this is good. Oh my god, I don't know. But you know what? I mean, just by looking at their ugly ass cars and their ugly ass body kits and their ugly ass mods, I mean, you know what? I don't blame them. They're clearly just in it for the clicks and the Instagram clout, so I don't blame them. Eventually, if they get a fast car, then they might start to appreciate what they actually have. And what they have is a solid platform to build a nice car. Let's move on. Alright, here we go. The meme style of the week. This SpongeBob meme. Oh my god, these are so clever. I love these 24/7, but here we go. Me gets pulled over. Cop, pop your hood. Me, I'm getting a state ref. And to answer this comment right here, does this legit happen? Yes. Yes, this does. This happened to me about 2 months ago. I have the ticket. It is pending my trial, I guess if you want to call it that. But yeah, I was just driving down the street here in California doing nothing. Saw the cop 2 blocks away. Went right past him, pulled me over. Wasn't even speeding. I was probably under speeding because I was trying to stay so quiet. I don't know if under speeding is a word, but it is, you know, in the middle of the night. Who cares? But point is, this happens. This is a serious thing in California, and it is stupid. You know, I would understand if I was doing something stupid, but I was just driving home. It was like 11 or 12 at night. Just driving home, trying to go home, trying to go to bed. And yeah, this is the reality of the car scene in California. Just because of all these dumbass people that are doing dumbass shit. This is what happens. People like me have to suffer for it. I don't do dumb stuff. I mean, not really, but I mean, yeah. Here we go, another meme following the same platform. When you're at a car meet and the kid with the V6 Mustang starts doing a burnout, I'm a head out. Dude, SpongeBob's face says it all, man. That's about the time where I start warming up my car, and I realize I got about 5 minutes before the cops start coming. Because, again, this is the reason. Again, California car meets are so bad. And I've talked about them in the past, but they are just bad. And I mean, there's good ones, of course, but the ratchet ones that you see on Instagram, they're just bad. People just go up, they park, and when they're leaving, that's when they start doing their shit. They don't care about anyone else. They just care about themselves. So they're gonna start burning their tires, revving their motors, all that dumb shit when they're leaving, because they're like, "Oh, well, I'm already leaving. Who cares about everyone else?" Yeah. If you have the balls, do that when you pull up and see how people react. Okay? See when the cops come how people react, because they're gonna point fingers at you because you're the dumbass doing it. All right, here we go. Next clip. This is one of those things where it sounds like a good idea. I don't know if you're a little bit intoxicated, but yeah, this was not a good idea. He did gap the shit out of the parking lot. How many spaces did he clear? It looks like he clears one space. He clears about 3 full lengths of spaces. In the long ways. We're not talking about the short ways, okay? We're talking about gapping a good 30-foot gap, 3 car lengths, some Evel Knievel shit in whatever car that is. I don't know what car it is. The video was sadly shot on a Samsung, so we'll never know what kind of car it was. You guys can guess. It looks like maybe a Scion TC to me, but I don't know. But you know what I do know for sure is that this car is totaled. No way, okay? Oil pan, suspension, all that, done. Donezo. That car is done. Got towed home and is done. Never going to see the streets again. And I feel bad for it because it probably wasn't that bad of a car. Well, then again, if you're doing this type of shit in your car, you've probably done a lot worse beforehand too. And your car just finally called it quits. But this guy did it like nothing. All I know is his car is done, but he is going to be sore as hell tomorrow when he wakes up from his spine compressing. That is going to hurt. Sorry about the dog in the background, but what are they putting in your guys' food in high school, man? What are they feeding you guys? What's in the milk? Since when is this cool? Okay, well, growing up, I never thought this was cool. I don't know what happened to the generations now, but when is this cool? This is a rolling ka-chow. This is not a cool car. This is not some fast car. This isn't even stanced out. This is straight up the bargain bin special, cheapest parts ever, just tossed onto a car because you're broke and you have no other way and no idea of what you're doing. This is not cool. This needs to just disappear from the car scene. And it's a Honda too. I'm sorry, Honda boys, but these people make it just... Oh my god, they're just making your reputation just drop day by day. I mean, I already wasn't a huge fan of Hondas, but just seeing stuff like this, and you see this a lot on Instagram, and seeing stuff like this, I mean, come on, man. And you know what? I'd bet money that when this guy pulls up to a car meet, he swears he's got the hardest car. He probably goes around saying, built, not bought. He's probably one of those guys. You know what? Honda boys, you do you. We'll stay doing some actual car stuff. You guys have fun with your, I don't know, Tonka wheels. Have fun. All right, this guy's gonna show up the car that tried to gap 3 parking spaces. Let's see how many this SUV can gap. Alright, so I'm not gonna lie, I had some pretty high expectations, and his ground clearance was probably about the height of a toddler, and that's just not gonna cut it. Now, this is a very big and very heavy vehicle, and that explains why it could not stop. When you're flooring it in a parking lot, and you have this big of a car, and you're gonna gap about half of the parking lot, you better make sure you got another 3 parking lots to stop, because those brakes just ain't gonna cut it. You're gonna slam on the brakes, you're gonna skid, you're not gonna have a car the next day. That's what's gonna happen. Yeah, don't be dumb. You know, save the off-roading jumps for people that have off-roading jump cars. Now, if this guy was in like a Raptor or something, it might have been a better scenario. I don't think his oil pan and his suspension is screwed up though, but I think his front end and his wheels might be a little messed up from going over some curbs and from well, wrecking into the side of a building. So at least no one got hurt, but both very stupid drivers. And just don't be a stupid driver. No one needs to see this except me to make a video on it. So actually go ahead, just make sure there's someone there to record it. Alright, if you're not from SoCal, I don't know if this is relatable. Maybe down in Texas and Arizona maybe a little bit, but big things coming soon for my build. Stay tuned. And this just couldn't explain it any better. We got the aftermarket headlights, we got the very stylish haircut, we got some plasti dip badges, and then we I love the little quotes too. Thinking of starting my own crew, follow my IG build page. Holy shit, man, dude, you don't know how many people, okay, and like people hit me up and ask me to, like, you know, follow their build page and stuff too, so I hear this a lot. But this is just pretty relatable here in SoCal. You see this a lot. You go to meets and you see a lot of this. You go to the drag strip, it's a lot of lowered trucks, and this is the culture. That's just what it is. This is the culture. You know, aftermarket headlights, that's what, a good 15 horsepower right there. Black badges. The red ones are a little bit faster. I have done some tests on it, but the black ones are still pretty sleek. They're faster at night. That's gonna give you at night top 20 horsepower during the day, another 15 horsepower, so it's nothing to be slept on. The haircut, that is some weight reduction right there if you don't look. If you look at the side, it's very close. It's like a 0 up to I don't know what kind of fade that is. I'm not a very stylish person, so I don't know what this haircut would be called. I would call this the bowl cut, but that's just me. They might call it something else. But yeah, the Caesar salad haircut here, that's not so much, you know, horsepower as it is maybe driver mod or downforce. I would say more of a driver mod because you can see. So that's a good driver mod right there. And you know, starting your own crew, that is just intimidation to the max. And you know what? I don't blame you, man. If you had this package right here, you should start your own crew because you're gonna be king of all crews. All right, here we go. Last one. The worst meme of the video: 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds. And then we got an 1/8 mile right here in 3.6 seconds, which is ridiculously fast at 204 miles per hour. And it is a Fox body Mustang, and it says, "That's great, kid." Mustang people, muscle car people, they are at fault too for making some pretty bad memes. And this one is well, this is a horrible meme because we just got a stock car that costs you, you know, $200,000-$300,000 or so. And then we have a completely modified street illegal drag car that is just purpose built. Come on, man. Come on, meme people. Like, you should know. Now, I don't know if this is ironic or not. I doubt it is. Stock versus modded. It's just stupid. You know, you can go and build any car as fast as you want. Again, you know, you could put this car next to a built Supra, and then it might be a little bit, you know, of a fair competition. But a stock Lamborghini that's on a showroom floor compared to this drag monster is just all in all an unfair ball game. It's like two teams playing baseball and one team has their hands tied behind their back. You can't compare the two. Obviously, one is going to be better than the other. Can't compare the two. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this short little video. If you guys did, please leave a thumbs up, comment down below what you think about these posts. If you want to tag me in some posts, tag my Instagram. Support the channel. It would really mean a lot and it would help me out a lot. Please support the channel. Go pick up some merch. Subscribe to join the Peacock flock. Hit the notification bell because the YouTube algorithm does not notify people anymore for some stupid reason. So their way of fixing it was to put a second subscribe button in the form of a notification bell. So that way you can hear me when I you know, post a video or a live stream. Until next video, peace.